Hello there, YouTube. Daedric Diamond here, and welcome back to another session of Equestria at War. Previously, I was just taking a look at the new continent. That is Zebrica here. And I do believe the last time I said that there was no content with any of these nations, but as it turns out, I was wrong because I was later informed that actually, yes, there is content. Just probably not for any of these nations over here just yet. Maybe. If I'm recalling what I was informed of. But there is one that I have currently selected. These guys do. So, I think for this playthrough, I'm going to try these guys out. What I am debating I might do, because I did do this, or I've been meaning to do this, was I've been meaning to do another run before Zebrica came out of Greneclyf, but well, I pretty much just decided I'll wait till Zebrica's out. So, without further ado, though I will say another run of them is planned, so stay tuned for when I do that. But anyways, yeah, without further ado, we're gonna go ahead and get started. And I'm gonna leave everything defaulted. I know usually when I play this game, I always usually have everything set up, but I'm just gonna leave all the national focus trees for all the other nations on default, so it's a big old wait and see game. Removing the hands. Hands? Oh, I think I see. Alright. Wait until the game loads up and then I'll go on. Interesting, okay. Alrighty, so gathering from what I read of that, this is supposed to be the remnants of Nightmare Moon's forces that were defeated and they were sent here, or they rather settled here. Now, the other nations I told that did have content were, I think, these two. Let's go ahead and have a peek. Ah, because I missed this in my taking a peek. I didn't do every single one, I only did a few. How about you guys? Let's look at the lands of the Storm King. Alrighty. So I'm thinking it's only these nations over here for now that have stuff. And in later releases, the rest of the continent's gonna have content. I am definitely saying this now. I'm looking forward to the Kirin over here. I definitely can't wait until they have more stuff. With the realm of the Kirin, these Kirin nations right here. Definitely looking forward to that. But for now, we're gonna try out this nation here called... I can't pronounce that. So for now, I'm just gonna call them the Lunar Remnant. I know it might come off a tad bit insulting, but again, I don't know how to pronounce the name, so I sincerely apologize in advance. Now, let's see. Do we get anything special here? 2 minutes to midnight. 1 minute to midnight. So, it looks like we don't have much going on here. Alrighty, well anyway, there isn't much to work with. So, for now, we're just gonna do this. Aha, I see. In case there would be traitors amongst the ranks. Legionaries of the Night. I see. Alrighty. Alright, well anyways. That's actually awesome. I love the weapon designs already. Especially this one. This one looks cool. Anyway, let's go ahead. Get started. Do the usual stuff. First, we need to get the economy rolling again. Actually, how many military... Let me find... Production. What I'm thinking I might want to do... Do they have... They do... But it's all the basic stuff. What I'm thinking I'm probably going to try and do is specialize in tanks, because it seems like all the previous playthrough, tanks have just been the meta. Unless with all the new updates, that's changed again. So, otherwise, I think tanks are going to be the mainstay idea. I want a good navy. I don't know what I'll do with you yet. I think I'm going to leave you as is.
Magic makes us strong.
Now, do we have any leaders? Alrighty, so... I see. Okay, so... If I'm having a look at something... Sorry, wrong thing. Here we go. Alrighty. Anyway, let's go ahead and get started. We'll fortify against this neighbor, who look like they're gonna be the first to go. At least I'm thinking. They also have special stuff. Alrighty, so... My thinking here is that, again, these nations right here probably have stuff. Maybe. Hold on. Let me look, just to make sure. Okay, at least these few do. Just to make sure. Yep, already confirmed. How about you guys? Hello? There's already a war over here. Alright, well anyway. Without delaying too much, I'm thinking these guys will be the first on the list to go, provided I can even do that. Interesting. So I can go on raids. And that's another thing I should have looked at here as well. So I need to appoint a commander. Leader... And they give various bonuses. Which one would I want the most? Yeah, we'll go for more of the defensive play for now. Fast with production, native born never can labors these poor sides. Alrighty. Ooh. Interesting, interesting, interesting. Currently have that. Which I will do that. And then we will go ahead and use that to being able to tank things or having the genetics. Let's go for that one. 2 minutes till midnight. We will drill the legions. Alrighty. Now it's the waiting game. Alright, so I can recruit an operative. Definitely you, just because of that ability. Alright. So it seems everything done here is more to sabotage Equestria. Hmm. All in the name of that. Alright. Well, anyway, we're gonna more focus on getting the army up. Intriguing. I wonder, could I... Alrighty. Nope. I need the world pension to go up. Let's go ahead and do a little raid. We'll do that. Go ahead. This one. Ready the legions of the night. It's interesting how both of these are called traders. I'm assuming just like with, God, what's its name? Skynav. These guys are gonna only have one ideological path. Joys of bureaucracy indeed.
Magic makes us strong.
Go ahead, put you guys here. Alright. I gotta say, though, this is interesting so far. I'm kind of... I guess kind of... I don't know the word I'm looking for. Kind of feeling... I don't want to say dumb, just... I guess I just didn't have a thorough look. I mean, I also did choose someone who, again, just was generic. But now that I'm kind of more aware of this, I'll see where things go. So far, I'm liking this. Just the problem is going to be expanding. Or am I at some point gonna be forced to go to Equestria and fight there? Because honestly, I'd rather build up because, let's be honest, I'm small compared to Equestria. If I could probably get these neighbors here, or if I'm feeling ambitious enough, this continent, and then take on Equestria, that might be a possibility. But as I stand now, I don't think I'm set up to even begin to fight Equestria. And I think by default, they choose the thing that gets rid of the Forgotten Tribes of the Night, so I don't know if I'd be able to have any kind of involvement there. I can definitely tell that these guys are made to support the Lunars in the Civil War. But imagine being able to resolve the Tribes Night problem. Oh, right, I forgot. Forgot about those. Let's go ahead and recruit. Yeah, you guys. I want to raid my immediate... I actually kind of want to take over my immediate neighbors. That's the thing, but I can't do anything, because right now, it's all peaceful. Let's go ahead and get you guys there. Prepare yet another operation. Because I want to get that one done first. Alright, let's go ahead, scooch that over there. Ooh. Let's do this one. Deliver poison. That's just one way to do things. Go ahead and get ourselves some better weaponry. Operation Moonshine has concluded. Gotta check that out. Move those guys over to there. What am I working with? Imperial Auxiliary
Answering the
Unit.
call.
Imperial Legion. For Pegasi! Yay! Alright, well anyway. Think I'm gonna redo this and then call you the Imperial Main Legion. And call you Legion Division. Imperial Rifles Division. Call you Legion Art Division. Art to mean artillery. Let's reorganize this, because this annoys me on how they do things. Where are you guys? You're the same thing. Alright, well. I'm gonna put you guys to that. And I'm gonna call you guys Town Watch. And if we're gonna do some kind of remodel after the Roman army, we may as well do something like that. And you'll be motorized. Legion. I am not liking how I am in a situation where I can't really do much. Oh, that's new. That's gonna come in handy. Oh, never mind. Never mind. It's a temporary thing. Let's go ahead, sabotage the academia. Alright, well anyway. Socialist Republic. The River Republic's tearing itself apart. Meanwhile, I'm just building up. Can't really do much. We'll construct a new government building. I didn't mean to do that. I guess I may as well take the extra power. Alrighty. All for the cause. And I want the better soldiers. Better soldiers always come first. Let's go ahead and complete phase 2 of this. Come on. Alrighty. I'm thinking what I'll do. Can I actually? Oh, I can't do both. Alright, well, the new Lunar Empire will either get that, or they'll get this. Let's do this one. What I'm thinking I'll probably do minimally is finish up the focus trees, and then... I have been thinking this in my head, because I know this is a new feature on YouTube. I'm probably going to go ahead, swap, because I have been debating about doing Greneclyf as well. And I figured, you know what? Originally, I was going to do 2 separate videos, but what I'm going to do instead is YouTube has the chapter thing, so I'm probably going to go ahead and break up the chapters. So that way, you guys can get a little bit of everything. Or if you just want to watch one thing and then tune out for the other thing, that's fine. Or vice versa. So I'm going to go ahead, probably get all this done, and then probably stop here, but then swap to a different nation. But otherwise, I have to say, at least the preparation is going well. I'm just hoping it's not going to do me over in the end. Because I know Hearts of Iron is just one of those games where sometimes you just have to be quick. And you gotta be doing things at the beginning of the game, because otherwise, if you're not, you're a shoo-in to get wrecked. So if at the minimal, at least, I think this part of the episode, I'm gonna go ahead, take a look, see what happens when I complete everything. Maybe see if anything with the traders can happen. Like, instead of just... Jesus, stop doing that. Alright, I'll pause for a moment. What I'm thinking probably might happen, if everything is done, is maybe I can get a new focus tree, and then I could maybe have an alternative path where I can go down one of these two. Because I am seeing this. But I will consider expanding if I can't do anything with these. I suppose what I could do in the meantime... Well, it may be ambitious to send them to Equestria. You know what? Nah. We'll keep them here. Let's go ahead. Ooh. I did say I want to do tanks. Probably do light tanks for now. Because I do want to get good with armor. Because I can't tell you how many games I've had ruined by simply just not having armor. So let's go ahead and start researching that, so that way we can deal with any situations that may arise. We're gonna go ahead and once again raid those neighbors. We're gonna get radio going. Alright, that should give me 3 more off-map things. And then I'll see if doing that moves me to a new focus tree, or if I'm just gonna be sitting there. So I'll have my answer here shortly. But otherwise, if I can't change to any of these two, what I think I'll do is I'll end up conquering here, 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 and here. Maybe here, 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 and then there. And provided by then, whatever goes on here will be dependent. So 1 minute to midnight. Let's see what happens next after that minute. Other than the whole world seems to be going up in flames. Alright, so nothing seems to be happening for now. Alright. So, this is going to be interesting, to say the least. Nothing seems to have happened. I'm wondering if, again, maybe they're intending... Resetting... There we go. Yet another failure, so... This is probably where the more long-term thing comes in. Alrighty, so... I see. Alrighty, so... If I don't want to be hardcore, I can have the more moderate approach to everything. The problem with that, though, is I don't think I can really do much. And here we go. This is where all the stuff comes from. And this is where I can... Alrighty. So I'll probably go down this route. But that's going to be for the next time, so... I'm going to go ahead and swap now. If you don't want to watch that part, you can go ahead and tune out. And if you like the video, be sure to like and subscribe. And stay tuned for more content that I put out there. Otherwise, I'm going to go ahead and switch over now. So, BRB. Hello there, YouTube. Daedric Diamond here. And welcome back to... Or rather more, welcome to the same video that I just decided I'm going to put into 2 chapters. Now, for those of you who may be coming in or just skipping to this part for whatever reason, in the previous half that I did, I went ahead and played as these guys. But at the same time, I've also been meaning to play these guys again, so I figured to kind of make things interesting, I'll utilize the chapter thing, so that way you guys, for if you want to, you can go ahead and watch my playthrough of these guys over here. Or if you're more interested in this playthrough, I'll probably have that separated. So, without further ado, I have been meaning to do this before I got into Zebrica, but, well, Zebrica came out and I figured, you know what, I'll have a look at that first. Interesting, I missed that earlier, and in the previous playthrough as well. By the way, if I hadn't said this before, I'd like to really point this out now, that I'm thankful for any and all the support that I get. I should have mentioned that in the earlier part of the video, but, well, I'm thankful. I honestly didn't think it was going to do well. But otherwise, with that being said, I'm going to go ahead and get started now, because I'm pretty sure you guys don't want to hear me just yak on. So, without further ado, let's get straight into it. And I can see their equipment got updated as well. I do like the more... I don't know if I want to say it's a more British appeal. Because I can definitely say this gun reminds me of a British gun. But then they also have this gun over here, which reminds me of something from... God, what's that game's name I'm thinking about? Wolfenstein, The New World Order, and the sequel. Go ahead and do those to start. And we're gonna go ahead and assess the situation. And here is my thinking. Unless they fixed this, which I'm having the feeling they may have, I'm gonna go down this route and make sure I get all the correct answers. And I'm thinking all this can be bypassed. Or otherwise, as I may have said before, if they ever do fix that, I'm at least hoping what they'll do is they'll have like another text slot. Like they could fit it right here, and then maybe for this path, you go down the fascistic route, you could put it right here. Or if you go down the communist route, you could put it, I don't know, maybe somewhere right here, plus one slot. But yeah, otherwise, I tend to like these guys, even if, again, they are underpowered. So let's go ahead. Two of those there, one there, starting with that. Let's go ahead. Order you guys here. Remove that. Call you guys Legion Division. Rename. And you're gonna get the usual name I give you guys. Town Watch. And I think I'm gonna go ahead and swap it to the little keep thing. So that way it's sort of like, oh hey, this is gonna be my intended garrison division. Let's get out of that. And let's proceed. While that's going on, we'll make that red. Probably because I'm going more defensive. I will say, this is going to be an interesting change. Because I know what I usually tend to do is I usually, depending on who I'm aiding, I usually tend to take this route. Now with it being a lot more narrower, I'm wondering if I can even fit through. I think I can. There's a little gap right here. But otherwise, I was originally hoping if they were going to put a third continent, it'd be like right here. Because they could use a lot more land. Or maybe they do have that planned out. I don't know. I'm not the devs, but it would just be nice to see maybe another continent like over here or something. Let's go ahead and meet with the outsiders. By the way, if I hadn't said this before, I do have a Discord server. If anyone would be interested in checking it out, I will have that linked down in the description below. And also the other channel announcement, I will at some point be doing streaming. And I probably will do a stream of these guys. And once I hit 100 subs, I will be streaming the Crystal Empire. I will do a playthrough of them as well. So 2 streams with this game planned. It's just, when will it be is now the ultimate question. And maybe when the realm of the Kira, really the realm of the Kirin, I'll say, gets an update, I'll probably do a playthrough of them as well. I like where they're situated at, and they might be pretty big, but at least they look manageable. Compared to Equestria, that's just this giant landmass. Or the River Republics, that's like 6 alliances in one, plus any additional ones you could probably get. So this is probably going to be that moment where so-and-sos are going to sail forth. So I'll let them do their business. It's a glorious day. I think Farbrook accepted. Let's go ahead, take a moment, and ban communism. We're not having that... God damn it, game. I'm not having that I know what's needed for the good of our people kind of moment. They've earned it. Good for them, but is that normal? And I'll attempt to get this, but I don't think I'll get this in. They can't do that! Is there ever any doubt? Was it something we said? But yeah, I'll say this now. I think the changelings are underpowered. In general. I mean, even the changeling lands seem underpowered. I mean, the only chance they get is if they can take over the kingdom of Olenia, but how often does that tend to happen? Well, then again, I also tend to usually have interventionist Equestria. And they're usually pretty quick to pounce on the changeling lands whenever they do anything wrong. Alright. We will offer the support for the investigation. Let's go ahead. That's doing its thing. We're gonna go ahead, construct a new government building, get a little bit of military training in. Probably save up so I can I can commission a military academy. Longsword's going at it again like it always does. Wait and see from here on out. Not quite sure on how that's gonna go. Could, but I don't want to at the moment. Rumor spread, so let's see. Do unto them as they would do unto us, because we need to be friendly. Even in the worst of situations. Lies. This queen raises the sun. Totally not putting out the SIM card for... I'm just kidding. I am just kidding. Commission that military academy. And then it will be the matter of recruiting the officers. Which, speaking of, let's just go ahead and get you guys training. I think I'll even go ahead and swap you to a standard Legion division. Let's go ahead and help to purchase the goods. Because we're going to be the different kind of changeling. We are not going to be the changelings that are like Chrysalis. No, no, we're going to be our own thing. Because all hail this queen, Queen Githia. Again, totally not putting out the simp card, cough cough. Which I am, of course, again, just kidding. Simping is to be condemned. Unless it's being done jokingly. Let's see. We are better than this. And everyone will like us. Now, let's see. Does that still work? Yes, that still works, surprisingly. So I think I can still get 4 tech slots, which is good. I mean, it's bad enough that Greneclyf is already underpowered. And the last thing they need is to be even further underpowered. Which probably means I think these 2 things haven't been fixed, because I know... Oh yeah, it's going to require this, and the only way that's going to happen is if I could somehow do both of these. Now, the thing that is going to be the question, for probably the next time is... Do I want to just straight up align myself with Equestria? Or do I want to align with Chrysalis? Only problem is, I'm not a fan of becoming a puppet. So I'm probably more leaning towards, I'm probably gonna just... And then approach Equestria. Otherwise, it's gonna just be, if more, if anything, much like the other chapter, preparation. Suppose I could go ahead and give you guys a command. For now, give a temporary admiral. Admiral. Ugh, English. Wait until we're a little more supplied in that. And that should be the research going a lot faster. But the objective probably is going to be get this and get this. Oh yeah, and fight literacy, because that's going to be an annoyance. Probably for the next time, I'll focus on the economy and maybe getting involved in another part, which will be more than likely this war over here. And for this playthrough, I'm just gonna probably do the standby that seems to really work well for me, which is this one. It's just by then, will I have enough pony power to go down the deep battle route, or will I want to go ahead and just do mass mobilization? And just do pure infantry builds and maybe try and get some anti-tank weaponry. Probably gonna need lots of it, then. If that's the case. Right, and then I also need to consider, there's these, too. So that's another thing I'm gonna have to think about as well. Probably might do this way. If anything, at least play it defensively. Because if at least with anything, it always seems like infantry are at least good for the defense, though they completely suck for the offense. Alright, let's do this one. So I can get that, marital benefit, which is just improved relations maintenance costs being 20% less. And 10 to the deal. Honestly, the only thing probably worth it is just lowering the cost of improving. Speaking of... Hello? Where are they at? Oh, okay, I see. Maybe? No? Where are you guys? Oh, they're all the way down here. Alright, I understand. Oh yeah, they even have the default generic. They still got work with that. It's over here. Alright, well anyway, back to this. Over here. Well, too close. Whole bunch of wars breaking out. I can definitely at least tell that the world generation seems to be a lot more harder now, so... So I know at the beginning, that thing always usually flares up, but this time, it's been a lot slower, so... I'm just hoping I can at least get time to build up. I think I might have enough for... Nope, just one division. Alright. Bolt actions. We can now put those breach loaders away. And then it's figuring out what do I want to do. Probably do this one. Put that up there. Alright, and then we'll do this one. I will admit, I always was kind of annoyed about this, but you think what they should be doing here is when it comes to the conscription, I can't help but feel there needs to be, like, more penalties. Like, maybe there should be, like, minus attack and defense. Or at least minus attack and defense, but then maybe, like, a buff if it's, like, on home territory. So I always did kind of find that annoying, how it's just like, it only does, like, minor stuff. Even scraping the bottom of the barrel, because you think you'd be getting everyone who would be very unfit into doing things. But I guess that's just the thought. For now, we'll just leave things as is. Get more foreign investors. Done. Ooh. Probably might be stopping here soon. Probably after this one or this one, depending. Probably might even after this. Thing going on. Alright. I think I'm gonna go ahead and actually wrap up the video here. Essentially 2 videos in one, because originally I was just thinking I'll just do one, but then I thought, you know what, I'll put 2 into one. Probably do it by chapters. So, if you liked the video combined into one, be sure to like and subscribe. And stay tuned for more content that I put out there. Otherwise, again, if you are interested in what I may have planned or what's going on, there is a Discord server linked below. Otherwise, at some point, streaming is planned, and I will see you folks in the next video. Bye-bye.